Hello there, this is fairbinaryoptions.com, and like the name suggests, this is US dollar Japanese yen. It is only the 1 hour chart, but we like to trade binary options based on this expanding triangle. Now, like the name suggests, any expanding triangle of course expands, and in order for it to expand, and in order to apply the rule that any triangle travels between the A and C and B and D trend lines, it means that these trend lines need not to converge towards the same point, but it should travel into the opposite direction. An expanding triangle is being formed out of 5 different waves, and this should be labeled A, B, C, D, E, no more, no less, and the structure for each wave should be corrective. Now that means that each leg should be bigger than the previous one. As you can see here, this is wave A, so our triangle starts here. Like this, and with this very moment of time we have wave A to the downside, so A. Let's make it pink like this. Then the next leg should be bigger than the previous leg, so the B wave here should be bigger than wave A. Well, if you compare them, it is clearly that the B wave is bigger than wave A. Then the next wave of a triangle, the C wave, should be bigger than the previous wave, meaning the B wave here. As you can see, the C wave is clearly bigger. Then of course, what do you know? The next leg of the contracting triangle should be even bigger than the previous wave, than the C wave. And as you can see, this one here as well takes the highs establishing the previous B wave, and it means that it's bigger than the previous wave. And finally, the last leg of the expanding triangle should be bigger than the previous wave, and it means that A, B, C, D, E, this is the expanding triangle. And like mentioned at the beginning of this recording, an expanding triangle travels between the A and C and B and D trend lines, and this is how you see the expansion characteristic of such a triangle. So A and C and B and D, as you can see, the lines travel into opposite directions. So because of that, you might say, okay, so how can we use this information for trading binary options? Well, it's quite simple, because such a triangle, an expanding triangle, like a contracting triangle, appears either as a 4th wave type, or as a B wave type, or as at the end of a complex form of correction, but this is quite rare. But because we have such a move that advances here, powerful move to the upside, we are inclined to think this is a 4th wave type that ends here, and now we are looking for a 5-wave structure to the upside, and normally this 5-wave structure to the upside should be labeled either as an impulsive move, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and only to make a new high, or an ending diagonal. This one looks like an impulsive move, and now we are looking for a 5th wave to the upside, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are looking for a 5th wave to the upside that should marginally take this high. So you might say, okay, so we are buying calls. No, we want to buy puts because this is a 1 hour chart, and it is too risky. You already have 1, 2, 3, 4 waves of a lower degree, and it is too risky to treat this one to the upside right here, right now, as the 5th wave might be done with a 5-wave failure. So actually what we are doing here, this is a Wednesday, what we are doing here, we are buying puts. We are buying puts for the medium-term analysis here, because after the 5th wave, we should look for a move to go to the downside. So let's write here that we are buying puts. Buying puts with end of week expiration date. That would be 2 days from now. And also we might buy puts with 1 week expiration date, because looking in the end price to go and to travel all the way to the original move that started here, 96.57. So we are just having our 3rd, 4th, maybe the 5th, maybe a bit higher, but then we choose the expiration date only to avoid being trapped in a position we don't want to be. So either buying puts with end of week expiration date or 1 week expiration date, depending what your broker allows to. I am trading binary options with lionknife.com, and Lionknife allows me end of week and even allows me end of month now. So I would choose also end of month 2 weeks from now for the 31st of October to be tradable. So this is what I wanted to show you for today. Keep in mind that such an expanding triangle is an extremely rare formation, and wherever it comes, it is either a B wave or a fourth wave type. Here it seems to be a fourth wave type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 already done, maybe just piercing a bit through the highs and then to sell the whole move. Until next time, stay safe on the markets, and keep in mind this is fairbinaryoptions.com, and anything here is possible due to our official sponsor, Lionknife. Bye bye.